Yes, guys, welcome back to SFeatleyTV, and we're here for the match reaction to England's performance in the Euros. Yes, it's better than bloody Hamilton at the minute, right? We won 4-0 against Ukraine, putting out a statement that we are not to be messed with. We are dangerous, right? Make sure you treat us with respect, right? If there's any doubters that saying that we can't do it now, right? Shush. Shush, start listening, because we are there to win it. We are there to go and win it. It's coming home. Macy, how are you?
I am actually really well after last night's performance. I can tell you're just equally as happy as me, though.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. Right, big it up. Come on. Come on, let's see the badge. Right, Connor, Reese, look at this, man. It's beautiful, isn't it? It's beautiful.
Pick it up. Come on.
It's a,
Come on,
right.
let's see the badge.
Whoa.
Right. Connor.
Talk to sort that out. Yeah. By the way, go and subscribe to this channel as well. But yeah, talk to me. Talk to me. Right, England in the semi-final. Talk to me.
Talk to me. Well, mate, listen, it was fantastic display. Some great individual performances. We did get a bit sloppy at times, but you know what? I think they went into that match with the mindset of they already knew that they were going to win that game. That's what I was picking up from what I saw, to be fair.
Do you know what?
I don't think they
go like that?
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
No, I was going to say, I don't think there was any fear at all. And I don't think there'll be any fear going into this Denmark game. I think they are on such a high as a group and as individuals that they are now, for me, ready. I think we are ready to take this to where we want it to go.
Of course, I mean, there's still big teams in it. There's still Spain. There's still Italy. I think Italy's probably the most dangerous. Everyone's saying Italy's going to be in the fight with England. Obviously, we're playing Denmark, and look, as much as we can all say, yeah, we're in the final. We already had this debate on the chat last night and said, don't write off Denmark. I mean, Denmark they've earned their place in the semi-finals, and everyone wrote them off in '92, and look what they went and did. So you don't go.
Yeah.
You just got to go in the same mindset that they've done something to get here, but we just need to be just disciplined in our mindset.
Yeah, I think we can't. They're not going to go into this as if it's already won or anything like that. Sure, definitely not. They're going to show respect. However, I'm still going to say the same thing I said about the Ukraine game. I think we're far too strong as a team, as individuals, mentality-wise. Our first team and our bench is. There isn't another team in this competition that can stand up to ours. So, as long as they, like you say, treat it as professionally as possible, just go out. Don't be worrying about what Denmark are going to do. We concentrate on what we've got to do and get it done.
Yeah, I mean that's at least in the sport world at the minute, they're giving me a little bit of joy. But yeah, Maisie, what do you say? I mean, Italy, we know, are probably the main threat. I've said this before. I mean, Italy are dangerous, and they have got. It might even come down to who's the better manager and the tactical manager at the time. And they have got Mancini, which is one of the world's best tactical managers. So they are still a major threat in this tournament.
I've got 3 words here. The 3 words is football's coming home. That's the words I have got to say right now. It doesn't. Yeah, Italy is our strongest competition in the Euros, and if, like I say, I've got a very strong feeling we will get into this final, because, like you say, Denmark, yeah, they've done very well, but our team is just one of the best teams in a very, very long time. In my generation, like since I was born to now, I can't name a team what's better than this current squad at this moment in time, and I can't name a better opportunity than now for England to take it home. Honestly, it feels like everything is just falling into place, and I feel like if we don't win this, we're never gonna win it. Gareth knows this is our best opportunity. In terms of Italy, I've thought to myself every single time, what is even Gareth doing with this lineup? Why is he putting 5 at the back against Germany? Why is he parking the bus? And then you think, why is he doing this against this?
I think we've all been guilty of that, to be honest. I think we've all been guilty of that.
And you think, why do you put 2 holding midfielders on? Why can't you put a central midfielder on? Why aren't you playing Shaw? Why aren't you playing Chilwell? Where's Sancho and all that? You've got loads of questions.
Grealish?
Where's Grealish? Yeah. You've had loads and loads of criticism off Gareth Southgate and every single one is paid off. I am not going to criticise another thing about Gareth Southgate at this point. It's worked every single time. I believe that he will find the best opportunity to win Italy. If that's being 5 at the back, if that's playing 3 centre-backs, if that's playing 4 at the back, I believe in him, and he'll know what's best for the team and how the team will react best against that particular side. So...
Absolutely, I can't agree more, man. I can't agree more. I mean, I think like we watched the first half. I mean, you're saying there were still like improvements that we needed to do, like in the first half. Just go over that again for us and just explain like what you were seeing from the team that you thought you needed to see in the second half.
1 second. Just hitting my ice cream. 1 sec.
Oh, for fuck's sake. You and your fucking eating habits.
What ice cream?
Oh, it's a
do you know what? Like I said, Southgate gets to a final, and right, I said I'll be Southgate in, right? I said it, right? If he gets us to the final, I'll be Southgate in. If he gets knocked out by Denmark,
the thing is,
we're gonna have problems.
The thing is that the first half we were a little bit we were sloppy, not a little bit. We were very sloppy. There was some sloppy passing.
I'm putting a link in the chat. Link's going in the chat.
I mean that's about it. Really, we kind of sloppy passing and not showing for the ball as much as I thought we should have been. But they soon picked that up in the second half, and I think that was a case of when they got in there that they just needed reminding that look, there's a job that has to still be done here. Even if you think you've got it covered and it's done anyway, you've still got to get this. Don't give them any opportunity at all. Just pick the pace up a little bit, sharpen up, and that's what we saw. So, but I can't see how. I mean, what are Denmark going to do? Like Germany couldn't do. What are they going to do different?
I would say they would offer us a different challenge, maybe.
How though?
I think the teams that have played, like when they played Belgium, for example, they did have no time. They gave them no time to play on the ball and let them grow into the game. And I think that's probably what Belgium might do. And I want to do a preview to this tomorrow. Right, that's one of the things I'm doing tomorrow. Big up Connor in the chat. Connor,
Denmark, you mean?
Yeah, Denmark. I look that they could quite easily, give us no time to breathe and give us no time to sort of settle into the game. And I think that's the one thing probably Germany made the mistake on, which is they allowed us time to grow into the game. Allowed us time. Then once they did that, they allowed time on the ball. They allowed us to express ourselves. And I think that's one thing Denmark might take into account and might not let us do. Links in the chat, guys. If anyone wants to come on, have their say, they can do. Big up Weather and John. Right, well done again for Max Verstappen. Well done. Right, you're not fucking winning against Silverstone. I don't fucking care what you say. Right.
The difference is our pace. Our pace. If they try that game against us, and our DMs are on it,
Oh
and
yeah.
Luke Shaw and everybody else is on it, they try that against us, we can move that ball quickly. This is where we will have to. If they do that, we'll have to move the ball quickly, get it into positions where there's a bit of space, and then we can get behind them. If they're going to put numbers up to try and sort of throw a blanket over us, good luck to them. Because I'll tell you something, they'll get slapped on the break, mate. Simple as that. We'll just slap them on the break. Simple. But I don't think they're going to do that because that they know that if they do that, they will get hurt. They will get hurt. And you know what? We've not conceded a goal yet. So good luck with that as well. Stick to making bacon and stop playing football. Fuck off. You ain't beating us. You ain't beating us.
Yeah, all I could. Yeah.
Fucking bacon butter, right? Stick a load of brown sauce on it, tomato sauce, mayonnaise, whatever the fuck you put on it, and fuck off because you ain't beating us. Simple. I don't give a fuck.
All I'm saying is I'm not gonna go so much at Rich because he's supporting England, but Mike, you know, like you got your sour stick at the minute, right? Suck on it a bit more, by the way. But also like, I mean, that's probably why his favourite sweets are Tanfastics, like so sour, right? But I will just say this: when we beat like Denmark, right? We'll then tell you how it's done, right? Just to share the information, you know. But right, unlucky, mate. But Connor, how are you?
Well, I'm good. Very tired and a bit hungover from yesterday, but that's another story in
What have
itself.
you been up to?
Well, I went down to Southampton. It was actually a birthday party, right? And also England were playing as well, which doesn't help. And then having to travel back about 6 o'clock in the morning after having like 2 hours sleep is and I still haven't slept, and I've got a bit early. Anyway, that's another. Let's not talk about that. But England. I have to say, we said it after the Croatia game, the first game with Southgate about the balance, and he's prided himself, and he's got a team who I think honestly our defense is better than our attack, because I think in his mind he's thinking, well, we've got enough quality to score goals. You know, even if we only score one chance, that's enough, because of all the work he does in training and what he's done with the defense has been magnificent. Honestly, and I can't praise him enough for that, because I think that's been the weakest point for England quite a number of years now. Has been a defence, sloppy mistakes, and it's really. I mean, look, it's Ukraine. I'm not going to praise England too much because we should be beating teams like that quite comfortably. You know, I said after we score one, we'll score 3, 4, 5. We scored 4, and honestly.
Same applies to Denmark, mate. Same applies to Denmark. Should be beating teams like Denmark.
Yeah, I mean, I think that'd be a tougher game. I'm going to be honest. They do have a good caliber of players in their team, but we're England. We shouldn't. You know, I looked at this tournament and I was thinking, oh, who's going to get to the final? You look at the 4 teams in the semi-final. Even people were saying Italy were dark horses. They weren't even saying they're the favourites. You know, so there's a real opportunity for any of these teams in the semi-final, whether it's us or Spain or Italy or Denmark. There's going to be a team. Yeah.
I never put Italy as a dark horse, because that team is good, right? So like I said, they've won how many World Cups? They've won they've won Euros tournaments before. Like, I'm fed up with people trying to treat them all the time as dark horses. Right? They always do well in an international tournament. So for me, they're not dark horses in my opinion. For me, they've always been one of the favourites. Always been one of the big guns that could go out and win this tournament. And with Mancini as well, that made them even more dangerous. Right?
Well, I think the reason they were called dark horses was because I think in recent years they have sort of slipped down the pecking order. They didn't qualify for the
I understand that.
Yeah.
I understand that, but I never sort of regard Italy as a dark horse, and just for me, I don't. But yeah, I will say, talk like the one thing we're not gonna like let happen is the desolation of smell.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not.
The cost, like St George himself is going to put pay to that. So
Listen, there's going to be fire in there. There's going to be fire in the bellies of those players because they know what happened in
unlike
the
horse
World Cup.
dragon.
Yeah, right. There's gonna what happened in the World Cup, and this is now their moment. This is, I think they actually believe and they are confident that this is their moment. This is their time. So you know what? I don't see Belgium, Denmark getting a result against us. So simple as that.
I agree with you there, and as well, especially from 2018, we've become a much stronger team as well. More players have gone into that team who have got amazing abilities, and we've got Grealish now in that team. We've got Foden in that team. We've got Mount in that team. Declan Rice. We've still obviously got the same people like Maguire, but he's improved and like massively. Compared to Harry Maguire back in 2018 and Harry Maguire now, he's just improved so much. Maybe we are more of a defensive team, but we did need to work on our defence from 2018 to now, and that bit of a 1 year gap had really helped us massively, because you don't know, would we have got as far as we did otherwise? Would France still be in here? Would Belgium still be here? And Portugal? You just don't know that, and I feel like that 1 year has just definitely helped them a lot.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's funny you talk about Harry Maguire because you do look at the defence and, you know, everyone talks about all these young attacking sort of players coming through, but then you look at our defence and the players we've been playing, Walker, Maguire, Stones, Trippier, all sort of experienced defenders, and, you know, they were probably everyone was worried about them, but they've actually become so vital to the way we play. And, you know, those basic defensive, even for Everton this year, Pickford's been rubbish, but for England, he's been superb. There's big question marks over Maguire, but you saw him after he got that injury. United really struggled. They could see the sloppy goals. And, you know, he's now showing his worth of £80 million, you know, and it's really good to see that. You know, what I love about Southgate now is that I don't care which team he picks. I know it's going to be good enough to get a result because he always has a game plan for any team we play. So wherever you see Trippier playing, he could get Gary Cahill back in defence if he wanted to. I know we'll still get a result because he knows what he's doing and he's proven that. He is still a young coach. Let's not forget that. And he's playing a lot of young players, but he's doing an amazing job. Even if we don't win the tournament this year and we get beat in the final, I'm not going to be crying because we are still a work in progress. You know, Sancho wasn't playing the last tournament. Bellingham wasn't playing the last tournament. Many players of that team weren't playing the last tournament that we were in. And then next year, there's a big emphasis on, you know, getting that, you know, World Cup win, which I think we could do because those players have had tournament experience now.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, a lot of them have got some kind of winning mentality from somewhere. If that was back in, I think it was like the under-20s or something, winning the World Cup and also winning the Champions League, the Premier League. It all just helps, doesn't it, to blend that amazing winning mentality team.
Of course.
I'll just before I go to Chris, just so England are second favourites. It's amazing how this Euro 2020 has taught us all that you can't underestimate your opponent. Look at Netherlands, Sweden, and France. Shock exit. Glad Southgate put a strong squad against Ukraine. That's well said. I mean, like you can't underestimate what a team can come out with. I mean, like even I've underestimated teams at times, but there's been a lot of surprises in this tournament already. High squad and shut big up. Chris, mate.
Hello, one and all.
How are you doing, man?
We are doing rather good. We're making signings. We're making signings. We're going to be top four next season.
Football. Do you mind? It makes me depressed.
Hey, and I say Southgate will come good.
Look, like I said, if he gets to, I've said this from like as soon as we qualified and we beat Germany. If he gets us to a final, I'll say Southgate in. So if he beats Denmark tomorrow, if he beats Denmark on Wednesday, I will say Southgate in.
I'm still disappointed that I'm not going to see my Wales Scotland final.
Oh,
No chance.
Hi guys, by the way.
That's probably because you wanted to win a bet over that. Perhaps the only team that will stand in England's way is Italy. Would love Spain to go into the final, but it's a big ask come on to Spain. If you do, mate, like, fair play to you. Like, that really probably helps us out a little bit more, but not like having a go at Spain, right? Because they are a good team, but they have been lucky in this tournament. I do have to admit they have been very lucky in this tournament.
You need a bit of luck sometimes, though, don't you?
Yeah, you get that. I mean, they struggled against Croatia. They struggled against Switzerland as well. I mean, that was, if they're going to take penalties like that. If it goes to penalties, I'm not worried.
Yes,
I'm not worried.
The only time I might fancy England winning on penalties.
Yeah, but then knowing them, they'll probably score 5 perfect penalties after that.
I can't see. I just can't see anybody beating Italy. I mean, Italy are just doing what they've got to do. They get in front. We know the Italians can defend, and I just think it's theirs to lose, to be honest with you. You don't go 30-odd games unbeaten and not stand a chance of winning a competition.
I will just say as well, the England preview tomorrow, we've got the old school Gunner and his YouTube channel. He's coming on tomorrow, so big him up. He's popped in a chat a couple of times. Always been meaning to try and get him on and work with him, so big up to him. Hopefully we're working with him a little bit more as well.
Shout out to Glenn Kitely, who's in hospital.
Oh God, is he? Is he in hospital?
Well, it was this morning, yeah.
You know what? Like, I've had my arguments with like what he says about Arsenal, man, and Arteta, but man, I hope he gets better. I really do. I really hope he gets better. Yeah. I mean, that's sad to hear. Right. So if you're watching this, Glenn, or if anyone knows like Glenn and they're watching this, make sure you let them know that all of us on this SFeatleyTV, though we've had our different opinions, we all send our best and hope he gets better as soon as possible. Because I know what it's been like to be a YouTuber. I want to be doing content, but stuck in hospital, and it's not the greatest feeling in the world. Because you would get separated from what you're doing. So yeah, but yeah, City, Liverpool, and Chelsea and Leicester are my top 4 candidates.
Where's Man United?
I think they're underestimating Man United, especially if we get these right transfers. We're gonna be a very strong team.
I just want to go. I just go through these comments. It's been a while since I enjoyed international football this much. Yes, Italy are 38 games unbeaten, and that's what a mark of a champion. You can't beat that, and they are making up for missing out on the World Cup. Big up Glenn, one love. Big up Steven. Not as surprised England got that winning. It was 4-0, just like icing on a cake. Wednesday's match wouldn't be easy, but I accept the players to turn up big time. Top 4 man, Chelsea, City, Man United, and Leicester. We'll get into that another time, maybe to a preview to the season just before the season starts. But I want to touch on actually since Jadon Sancho and his performance. It didn't really impress me that much, to be honest. Maybe I don't know. Maybe the new money move was playing on his mind. I don't know, but
I think he
doesn't really impress me.
He had a few moments, but
yeah. I mean, I
think we need to be starting
Saka's fit next game.
Yeah, we need to be starting.
Saka.
Saka or Foden.
Yeah, for me though, I don't think Foden's very good on the right. I think
that's
he's
why
much
they
stronger
put.
on the left and an attacking
But
midfield.
if
So
that's why I'm saying. I would also say that's why they've been playing Saka. I think not just because I think we all know. I think even I admit myself, Foden is better than Saka. But the reason we've been playing Saka is because like Foden can't do this. They can't switch. And this is what England have been doing. They've been switching their wingers all the time. Because sometimes you see Sterling out on the right and you see Saka on the left. So during the game, and Foden can't do that. He can only play either centre attacking midfield or on the left. So that's probably one of the reasons why. And you can't play centre attacking midfield when you've got Mason Mount or Jack Grealish there. And to be honest, like Mount didn't impress me either.
No.
Mount didn't impress
Do-
me either, to be honest.
Do expect too much of these players, though. It's like Jordan Sancho. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't, he didn't have an awful game. But we've been screaming for him and screaming for him to. And as I have, I'm thinking I'm one of those. Why take him if we're not going to play him? But when they come on, it's a bit like you think, this game's going to be the best game ever, and it turns out to be really disappointing because you expect him so much.
Hassan. Big up Hassan. Big up everyone in the chat in a minute. Might depend if they replace Ronaldo. Yeah, it depends if they replace Ronaldo. But yeah, of course they are young stars. Don't forget these guys, like they're doing this and they're what? How old? 21, 22, 23. Most of that squad.
My age.
Saka's playing in like
Oi.
And the rest.
27, 28. And he's 19.
My age.
He's only 20 years old. Mate, like, you're double my age. Shush.
Who is? I ain't double your age. How do you know?
I'm 26.
You don't know, mate. You don't know nothing, son.
I know you're over 50.
I'm what? You off your head? Fucking
Mental.
hell. You're fucking mental. I'm nowhere near 50 year lemon. I'm fucking ball your head, man. Playing that. Fucking 50, my ass. Fucking hell, fire. You try to do it to me.
I'll take 50.
Yeah, Chris can take 50.
Yeah.
Any bets? Any other bets on 50?
Connor's about.
So in the chat, how old do you think to talk bets? Take bets. Let's bet how old he is.
Connor's about 48, aren't you, Connor?
Oh yeah, 40. Yeah, I'm feeling it as well, to be honest, especially today.
That's why he's getting protection for ball people, because he's going bald himself.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's been watching Queen's Park Rangers too much.
Yeah, that makes me bald. Yeah, it does.
Then again, you can watch Arsenal and do the same thing. Hi Hassan. Oh yes, Ronaldo is a big loss for Liverpool for now. Likewise, mate. Hope you're all good, man. Hey, Stephen and panel. How are you, Rich? Ankit. It's Ankit. Good. Yep, they're all talking amongst themselves. But yeah, obviously, yeah. So I want to touch base on Harry Kane. Looks like that goal for Germany against Germany really has sort of ignited his shooting boots, right? And finally he's starting to score goals. If he can carry that on into the Denmark game and then because we'll need him for the Italy game. We'll need him to do that against Italy. If we get to should we get to the final. But yeah, Maisie, what do you make of like Harry Kane's performance and how he's managed to reignite his Euro 2020 campaign?
During the group stages, I was thinking to myself, what is even going on with Harry Kane? Like, he's been an outstanding striker in the Premier League, top goal, top assists. You don't really see that much of a striker to get at the top in goals and assists all in one season. So it was just an outstanding achievement to get just in one season. So I was kind of expecting, like, is he going to do this again, the same in the Euros? And I think a lot of people had that bit of high expectation of Harry Kane because he's brought high expectations coming in, and I think he were really disappointed quite a lot of the England fans, and maybe his mind might have been elsewhere as well with like all this business. Where's Harry Kane going? Is he going to Man City? Is he going to Man United? Is he staying at Tottenham? And I think all that may be playing on his mind as well, and he just needed a bit of that little confidence boost, which he did get for Germany, and now he's just back on fire, isn't he, again? So I'm hoping that he continues that, and if he does continue the way he is, he could get that golden boot in the Euros yet again.
Yeah, absolutely. The way it's going, I mean, I think it's Ronaldo at the minute on 5 goals, and Lukaku's on, I think, on 5 as well. So these are players that obviously are out of the tournament, and like you still got Kane there now with 2 goals. That makes it 3 now. He's 2 away from that. So Kane played well. He's on the boot after all. Yeah, give him another golden boot, so Tottenham will be happy.
The
Add a bit onto his value.
But England need to watch out for the hard-working Delaney, who can score an unexpected goal as well. Yeah, I mean, I want to just give praise to I want to give praise to Ukraine anyway, to be honest, because I think they've done well in this Euros anyway. They've done well to get to the quarterfinals. A lot of teams didn't give really any chance to them. I think they were in what was it, Group B, was it? And like I didn't think Group B, was it? No, Group C. And I thought they would get through, but like they would finish 3rd, but not be the one of those that get through to the next round. But I think, to be honest, like Sweden were better than them, and they beat Sweden. Big up, Saeed. So that I think they've done well to get to the Euros. So as much as people are saying, yeah, well, it's an easy team, I mean, Ukraine they've done what they needed to do, and they've played well. So but what I will do now is I'll move on to player ratings. Fun part now. Reset. Right. I'm gonna go from goalkeeper to the 4. So I'm just gonna bring up the squad in another picture. Lineups. There we go. Right. So I'm gonna start with Jordan Pickford, and I'm gonna go in up down. So I'll start with right. So I'll put you there. So Maisie. Jordan Pickford.
And what's the ratings out of? I can't see the ratings.
It's 1 out of 10. So trash, extremely poor, very poor, okay, 6 if they've done nothing, it's bang average, 6, 7 good, 8 very good, top class, and man of the match.
For me, it's either got to be an 8 or a 9. Well, is this for the game or the entire tournament?
Yeah, just for this game. For this
game, I'll probably give him a 8 for me. Because we kept the clean sheet. He's had a couple of good chances, but he did also have that sloppy clearance, didn't he? So I won't put him as any higher than an 8, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah. We might sort of look back afterwards and see if we all agree afterwards. Go to you, Chris. Go for Carl Walker.
Oh, I think you're going to go for the other side then. For me, the other sort of the left back outshone him really. Again, he did nothing wrong. He had a couple of good runs, but nothing sort of that stands out in my memory. I'd probably give him a 7.
Okay, 7. Talk. I'll go to the other side now. I'll give you your boy Luke Shaw.
10.
Yeah,
10.
My man of the match.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He was amazing, Luke Shaw.
I heard still Talk didn't really like him that much.
Oh yeah,
I thought he preferred the Scottish left backs rather than the English one.
Tierney, you're rocking out.
Yeah, that's what I
What
heard.
have you been smoking, mate?
That's what I've seen on your descriptions on the bottom below. That's what I've seen.
You've been smoking things that you shouldn't be.
I could get.
Have you been near the? I'll tell you what, Chris. You know what he's done, don't you?
Clip.
You know what he's done.
What's he done?
He's heard the stories about Trill. He's got the budgie Trill out and tried it, and he's gone through his head.
Don't make me get a clip. I'll get a clip. You changing your name during the
He's
stream.
smoking Trill, mate. He's on the Trill, son. Soap to me. I've got a bag of Trill. I do you 2 bags of Trill, £45, and I do you a doner kebab and a can of Coke. How's about that? How's free delivery?
Right. Anyway, I'm gonna go with Mr. Slabhead, Harry Maguire. Even the BBC News said like they used his description of Slabhead.
Did yeah.
yeah. Somebody said Slabhead or whatever you want to call him.
Yeah. No. BBC News reporting said they had his nickname as Slabhead. He used it to great effect to score a goal. I thought BBC. Well, do you know what? I'll give you credit for that one. That was the BBC News. For me, he gets a 10.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
All day fucking long.
Oh, the United.
Is a Man United bias popping up here?
No, it's just because our players are much better than Leicester players, unfortunately, Chris.
which is evident by our league standing mate, at the end of the season.
Whoa.
I think I just got owned then, didn't I?
The only thing I can say is that I agree with that to an extent, but then Jadon Sancho has become a Man United player, but he's only been picked because Saka's injured.
And he was only picked after he became a Man United player, if you notice. Hashtag conspiracy theory.
Yeah, it's
and what I know is as well that Maddison and Barnes didn't get a look in.
Say that again.
I said, and what I noticed that Maddison and Harvey Barnes didn't get a look into the Euros neither.
No, we're injured.
Maddison isn't at the end of the season.
Yeah, Maddison
he is.
Most of the season.
Yeah.
Oh, bless him.
He's not fully. They're not fully fit. I certainly wouldn't have taken Barnes. He's like on crutches.
Maisie, hang on. Maisie will go with John Stones.
John Stones. I'd probably give him an 8, to be honest. Kept the clean sheet, done his job.
Okay.
Give me Sancho. Give me Sancho. Give me Sancho.
We've got Sancho.
Chris, you're getting Declan Rice.
It's hard to give anybody a bad score, isn't it? Because it was a good game. And he's got to be up there. He's got to be up there with the 8s. He did what he had to do. And I tell you what impressed me with him. And Phillips, they were both on a yellow card, and neither of them did anything stupid enough to warrant, another booking. So, well done to both of them.
Tom, the journalist.
Big up.
Tom is back. Right. Where you been?
Dying.
Dying. Oh, okay. What's happened?
No. Just been busy, mate.
Okay.
I think Declan Rice. I think if we review that, I will give him a 9.
Okay. Talk. I'm gonna give you Calvin Phillips.
No, he was pretty bang average, if I'm honest with you. So I'm gonna go a 6 out of 7, but because we did well, I'm gonna go 7. But he does worry me at times because there was a moment where he let the ball out, a really simple pass, it rolled under his foot. And it's like, what are you doing? Don't be fucking doing that. Don't be doing that shit, because that would scare me as a manager. I'd be like, yo, shit. You can't be doing that.
Tom, I'm going to give you Raheem Sterling, or as expressions would put it, as Raheem Shillings, or whatever. He is acting like it, and admit he's playing brilliantly.
Yeah, put him in 10.
10.
Yeah.
If I can bloody find the guy.
If you can find.
Yeah, 10. Beautiful performance again. Then I'm gonna go with Mason Mount. Gonna give him to Mason Mount. I don't know. He wasn't.
No, didn't do anything much, did he?
No,
I just said
I'll
about
put him a good, but
yeah.
like that does worry me in terms of the next game. If he starts the next game, and then Chris, Jadon Sancho.
Oh, 1. just trying to balance things up here. Do you know what I mean? I'd give Harvey Barnes 2, and he didn't even go. No, in fairness, like I said, I think we just expected. So we expected him to come on and sort of have a Pelly-like game, and I just, we build these things up to be so much. 6, I'd say.
6, okay. Then Maisie, Harry Kane.
Has to be a 10 for me. Gets them 2 goals. Could have potentially got the hat trick. He played very well against. He played very well against Ukraine. I couldn't fault him at all, to be honest.
Right. Then we've got subs. We've got Jordan Henderson, and I'm going to give that to Talk.
Endo, yeah, well, he's a solid performer. Did well, come on, got his first goal, so he contributed. I'm going to give him a 9.
Okay.
Pretty generous, you lot, aren't you?
Are we basing this off of the one game or the entire tournament?
No, one
game.
game.
All right, fair enough.
Jude Bellingham, and I'm going to go for Tom.
Well, he didn't really. Well, he basically came on when the game had been job done anyway. So I'd probably do the same with Sancho, to be honest with you. Whichever one you put Sancho in, I'd put him in the second one.
I'm going to go with Marcus Rashford.
I'd be a 10. He's Man United, isn't he? Can you tell the bitterness in my voice here?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're being far too bitter.
6.
Yeah, very bitter.
I bet it's 6. I bet it's 6. You didn't do much, to be honest.
You should say that advert. Remember that advert, like where it says, "But unlike the Murphys, I'm not bitter." I'm gonna start using that.
Kieran Trippier. I'm gonna go with Maisie.
Trippier, he came on, didn't he? Just kept that clean sheet. I can't think of anything majorly spectacular what he did, so I'll just give him a 6.
Wicked. 6. Then that one. And then Chris, Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Again, out with all the subs, didn't do anything wrong. The game was won. Yeah, it's going to be a 6 again.
Okay. And right.
He was shit. Yeah.
Does he not play for Man United? Oh no, he doesn't, does he? No.
And this is what I said, we can't be starting him. Not good enough.
Manager's rating.
Manager 10.
10.
All day. Get him up there. Get him up there. Don't even hesitate. Get it up there.
Yeah, 10. Right, there you go. That's the player ratings. Right, not even put them all in one picture. Look at that.
Nice.
Right, all we need is like the same for 2 more games, and we're perfectly done.
How many Man United players there with 10?
It's a better than yours, Chris.
Wait, where's Jamie Vardy? I can't see it.
Yeah, where did Madison go?
Yeah, James Vardy, you may remember, retired himself because he.
I mean, for God's sake, Chris. I mean, like,
He wouldn't have got in the squad.
I think you'd think one of your players would get in. I mean,
Oh,
even an Arsenal player got in ahead of you.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah, and he was only because he wasn't injured, and he was about 50th on the list.
Oh yeah.
And excuse me, I think you'll find just before we went, and he was never going to go, but I think there's a lot of people actually calling for Vardy because Kane wasn't scoring very many.
No,
it's got a point actually. I was calling for Vardy a little bit,
but in fairness, no, he's too old now, for God's sake. And like I say, and I tell you what, I'm really glad that Barnes and Maddison haven't gone because hopefully it'll get them fitter sooner for the new season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're going to need all the help they can get.
Says the Arsenal fan. I'd take it from Man United, but I wouldn't take it from...
Hey, mate, I'm giving up. We're sticking with Mr. Arteta himself, man. So, like...
You're sticking with a paella chef?
Mate, we could have paellas, we could have fit training schedules, paellas, like tapas, God knows what. Like we
just
are
stay up
not
lasagna.
It's
the one
still
thing
not gonna help us.
They get mugged off by Championship players. There you go. There's the brand logo. Buendia. What a player.
I'm sorry.
What it could have been.
What did you win in the last 2 years?
What it could have been.
Yeah, what has Ollie won?
Top 4.
Oh, look, they're top 4 to trophy.
Top 4 and got us to a final.
You'll be begging Wenger to come back. You didn't.
No.
When he got them top 4s.
No. The last 2 seasons finished 5th and 6th. I'm not even going there. Like, no way.
Most consistent top 4 manager. There you go. You need to get back in the top 4.
And you were
banned.
Hang on. You just said top 4 and the final. So you are basically celebrating what you used to banter us for, which is finishing top 4. That's bad.
Not really though. We still signed the top players.
How's your penalty taking these days?
How's your Champions League football? How's your Champions League nights?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's no Europe,
yours don't even last. Yours don't even last the group stage, does it?
Who does Tom support? Sorry, I'm lost here.
Man United.
Man United.
Oh, another Man United. Oh.
Yeah. See what I mean?
We're invading.
Can you not find any Arsenal fans, Stephen?
No, they've all been in hiding since I'd out the Euro.
Hey, just think, Stephen, if Italy...
apart from the deluded ones that think, Arteta's wonderful.
He's the next Fergie. Give him time.
Or someone saying, look, we're going to win a treble.
Trust the process.
2 years. We're gonna win this. We're going to qualify for the Champions League, and then we're going to do what Man United did, was win a treble.
Yeah,
just think, though, Italy could put 5 past Spain. Spain could sack the manager, approach Arsenal as Arteta for manager, and then, you could get, I've no idea who you could get who'd come.
Okay.
They'd be struggling worse than Spurs for a manager.
Do you know who I honestly think Arsenal would go for Graham Potter?
I reckon. No, I'll tell you who. It's got to be. No, definitely. Engelbert Humperdinck. Engelbert Humperdinck will do fucking wonders for you. He can sit there on the fucking bench.
Leicester lad, that talk. He's a Leicester lad.
And talk, doing his thing.
Claude Puel, there you go.
Oh, what? Even worse.
Can I just say, as much as we hated Claude Puel, we didn't hate him as much as Stephen hates Arteta.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a difference. Sure, it's
not much in fairness.
Left backs in the world. He's not the best. Jordi Alba or Alphonso Davies are definitely head of shore.
Jordi Alba was.
I say
Davies
Davies
all day, but I think Jordi Alba was on the decline.
Yeah,
I've got to give it to Shaw. I think he's had a good tournament.
Stones is 8.5. Leicester have had a 10 out of 10 transfer window, expecting big things because their squad and manager is world class.
Yeah.
Let's say it's world class. It's top class.
Hold on.
You would take Rodgers in a heartbeat, Stephen.
What?
You
Yeah,
would
but I'm
take
not
Brendan-
saying it's world class though. There's a difference.
It'd take him,
Yeah,
but
well, there you
Rodgers
go,
wouldn't
it's
take a
Arsenal's
step
level.
down.
World class managers are ones
Yeah,
that
it's
have
Arsenal's
won
level.
major.
There you
that,
go.
like,
Not world class. Arsenal's level.
yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm making a point about the fact you can't say everything's world class. Right.
He is though, isn't he? He's world class.
Even no,
I'll tell you what.
all Man United fans
Hold
love
on.
Lindelof.
Hold on. I think we need to play that clip from that last statement because it deserves it.
What statement? About who?
The Leicester statement.
Oh, what? That Leicester have a 10 out of 10 transfer window. I'm expecting big things because of their squad and manager is world class.
Play the clip. Hold on. Luca, are you sure you haven't got a pair of teeth and a tongue in your ass, mate? Because he's very good at talking.
Are you mad?
There you go. There you go. Someone is chatting fucking bear shit, mate. World class. Listen, hey, world class.
Come back when we win the Europa League, which you didn't do this year.
The Champions League
Chris,
at Arsenal.
hold
I
on.
think he meant
Hold
the
on.
Conference League.
Hold on, Chris. You tell me, mate. You got to admit yourself.
No.
Your squad and manager are not world class.
No.
Tell
It's
me.
not world class.
I'm not going to say that on. I'm not going to say that on when it's being filmed.
Chris, you can say
Mate.
it's top class, but it's not world class.
World class.
There's a difference.
You got a good team. Listen, you got a good team.
I wouldn't say he's a good manager, but he's in the top
Quality.
5.
No, he's a great manager who's done great things at Leicester. The way they
Celtic.
play, the way they manage, the way the clubs run, it's brilliant, right? But it's not world class.
I believe
Rodgers has got to prove himself yet.
World Cups or something like that.
Yeah, Rodgers has got to prove himself because he didn't prove himself at Liverpool. Even Talk could have gone up and managed Celtic when Rodgers was there. I mean, they didn't even have Rangers in. Didn't even have Rangers in the league for sort of half his time there. The thing is with managers, it's no good, as you know, bringing in managers. Mourinho. Just bringing in a good manager doesn't guarantee anything. Rodgers is just a part of a jigsaw that has fitted together so well, and we've just got it right this time. The right manager with the right owners, bringing in the right players and having the right squad, and he's getting the backing with the right training. That's what it's all about. That doesn't make him world class, but
yeah. I think you've clicked on now, Talk, haven't you? With that comment. Yeah, Stephen's got the inside sources.
Yeah,
he's on the burner to Southgate now.
No.
Would Arsenal be able to find a manager quicker than Spurs?
Yes. Without a doubt.
Of course, they just go for the people who put the cones out.
Jamie Vardy will be the next manager for Leicester soon.
Player manager.
Yeah, player manager.
What? Player manager, yeah.
Are you hoping to get banged with chatting shit?
Where did that come from, Chris? Bloody hell. I don't know how to amazing. How are you going to set that, Maisie? I mean,
Jesus Christ. Where the fuck did that come from? Fuck
I'm allowed to say that, with Leicester. You know what I mean. You know what I mean, Maisie.
Rodgers has won an FA Cup, which is more than Ollie's won, and he's got a great squad. Yeah, it's like Arteta as well. But yeah, hey, Hassan, we can say that about Arteta, but he's not fucking world class.
Yo, Charlie, big up.
Big up, mate. Rodgers also has bottling it in his DNA.
Yeah, he bottled it big time, didn't he? And he's not going to listen. I think he's at his ceiling, if I'm honest with you. I think that's as far as he can take it. And I think we'll see the same again next season. Yeah, it's that's
Sorry,
it.
I've just got to do this for the haters. Like,
Yo, Jordan,
mate, big up.
Yo, well
is
done,
that guy back
Big
again?
up, Jordan.
Yes, is that guy back again with the funny eyes?
No, I don't know, but like, I'm sure he's
Chris,
there somewhere. But
Chris is sulking. Look at Chris is sulking.
What? No.
Anyways, smash the likes up, people. Smash the likes. I'll manage Arsenal.
Yeah, Ranieri's done something that there's no manager of any of your lot of apart from maybe the Man City guy has done, and that's won the league.
Maisie, it's time to go off.
When did Arsenal last win the league? Oh yeah, before Leicester. When did Man United last win the league? Oh yeah, before Leicester.
Ouch.
After Leicester.
Yeah, he's got.
I can't say anything about Man City, of course.
Oh, of course you
I
can.
mean, Charlie, what do you, mate, what do you say about England's performance in as a whole?
Oh, we absolutely battered them last night.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah,
absolutely battered them. Yeah. How do you see it now with the semi-finals coming up against Denmark, and obviously the potential of having Italy in the final?
I can see us going all the way now. I think we'll beat Denmark in the semis.
yes, Charlie. Yes.
I think we'll play Italy in the final, but that'll be at Wembley, so I think we'll have a bit of a home advantage for that game as well. And you never know with knockout competitions.
All of them are at Wembley now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it could easily be. I mean, Tom, what do you say? How do you sum it up for us? That last night's performance.
Yeah. Well, I think obviously in the first half, when you look at some of the players like Sancho and stuff, there was question marks because he's not played in the tournament, but clearly he's done something right in training to get an order ahead of probably some of the players who are, you would say, Southgate's favourites. I know if Rashford was fully fit, he'd probably started ahead of Sancho last night, given the agenda that he's got against some of the players. But putting that to one side, I thought it was actually a decent performance, because I went on the stream with a couple of people and all they did was just bank money about the Ukraine and all that they can do this, that, the other. They've got Yarmolenko. Deluded. Honestly, absolutely deluded. It was always going to be a really whitewash. If you can say about Denmark, if we went out to Denmark, I wouldn't be surprised, because they've been playing decently and they've actually got a decent sort of setup and team the way that they've been playing. So I wouldn't really be that surprised if we did go out. Possibly you might expect it, depending on who you think about or how you think about it. But if we don't get to the final minimum, then it's a failure, really, considering that we got past probably the Germans, who, since France and Portugal went out, would have been the favourites to win the whole thing if they would have been.
I'd say if we'd have been struggling in any of these games that we've played, and we've been letting goals in and everything else, and it's scrape it in, it's scraped it there, a bit of luck in, a bit of luck there, then I'd say, okay, yeah, this Denmark, but we haven't. We've done totally the opposite to that. So the Denmark, I've got no chance. We are going to do exactly what we did against the Ukraine. They're getting slapped, and then they can go back home and eat their bacon sandwiches. Simple. We're going to.
I hate to say this, but Kane always gets goals against Schmeichel in the Premier League, so he better carry on in the bloody internationals.
Yes.
I'm sorry. There's so much loyalty you can give to one of your players playing for an international side, but when they come up against England, I just hope Schmeichel gets the ball smashed past him many times.
Well, it's for me. They're in the right mindset. They're in the right momentum. They're in, great fitness levels. We've not let any goals in. I don't see that changing against Denmark. Why should it? What's that? Chat shit get banged. It depends what you mean by banged, though, Chris. I don't know what you mean by that.
No, this is not go there, please. We're not going there again. Oh, my life.
If it's that kind of banged, I'm just going to keep chatting shit.
Anyway, Stephen.
Yo, Jordan. Big up.
This clue.
Yeah, I want it back. Christmas.
He's what? Well, hold the phone. He's what? Lonely. Oh, fucking Christ! I give in. I give in.
I think that's finally finished Stephen off.
That's it.
Stephen,
That's
hold on,
it.
I told you,
I
the
give
doors
in.
of Old
I
Trafford
give
are
in.
open to you, mate.
I give in.
Change teams
Fuck
now
off.
while you still
I'm going
can.
to Old Trafford. Fuck off. I'd rather go buried alive in a 6-foot ditch. Right? Fuck off. No.
I think anyone would rather live in a 6-foot ditch than support Arsenal. To be honest, lad.
I'm talking about Man United, you idiot.
Yes, I know, but you support Arsenal and you shit.
About, yeah.
Oh my god. Yo. You're kidding me, man.
I'll give in. I'll give in. He's going to leave for a time. I'm gonna literally throw myself out of this building on the 2nd floor. Right? This guy is doing my head in. Right? And Guendouzi, he's a workhorse. He would play well in the midfield. He's better than the midfielders we've got. And you're fucking. He's better do you know what? Guendouzi plays better than you manage, mate.
Hold on. Listen. Anyway, I'm not going to get into some Arsenal off with you. I don't want to get into an Arsenal off, but just wait until the only fun. Wait until the season starts. Thursday doing a quiz. What's that?
No.
Charlie, you on a Man United quiz? Oh yeah, it's Charlie's turn, isn't it, in the hot seat?
I'm gonna wipe the floor, sauce.
Have you been revising?
Have I? Fuck. I'm either gonna have a masterclass or I'm gonna be absolutely finished. Either or.
Yeah. Steve, are you free to be a panelist on my Team of the Euro stream on Monday after the final? Should be. What time would it be though? I don't want to be too late. Because I've got Mum and Zara to think about.
Yes, Chelsea fans coming home.
Big up, Steve. It's coming.
Get the welcome mat out.
I have England and Italy in the final, and only way Italy wins if Mancini outclasses Southgate tactically. That is a good point. That is a very good point. 10 p.m. I'll have to think about it. But
no, listen. I don't see. Listen, when Italy are in that final, I don't see them changing what they've been doing. Why would he do that? Why would he change what he's been doing?
Yeah.
He's not going to do that.
I'm not gonna say yes, just in case. I can't. But I'll
think about it.
I'll talk to my family first about it. I'll go if I'm staying up late, like that late. I've got to warn them first because otherwise, I'll get it in year old. I'm very good, Harry. Right, so yeah, I mean, I'm buzzing for the next round. Bring it on. So yeah,
I've got a packet of bacon in the fridge ready to rock and roll. I'll be having a bacon sandwich as we destroyed Denmark.
Brown sauce or red sauce? That's the big question.
Don't let me down.
I'm gonna go for tomato sauce.
You absolute dumbass. I hope. I agree with you, Charlotte. It has to be brown. Brown sauce all the way on bacon.
Brown sauce is what comes out your back wheels, mate.
Brown sauce.
Whoa. I don't mind either.
Stephen on the fence about Southgate.
I'm on the fence. I don't mind
if it's a full English, it's got to be tomato. But if it's a bacon butty, it's got to be brown.
I don't mind either tomato or brown sauce on my bacon butties.
Has to be brown.
That's the first time I've ever actually agreed with Maisie.
I think you do secretly agree.
Yeah, but you know what? No, hold on. See,
your team shit, but I agree with you about brown sauce.
No, listen. I'll be banging in a minute. Listen to this. Brown sauce, it overtakes the flavour of the bacon. Red sauce enhances the flavour of the bacon.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Hold on.
That is 100% wrong.
Are you sure you haven't got a pair of teeth and a tongue in your ass, mate? Because he's very good at talking.
I'm using his own comment against him now.
Yeah. It's fucking red sauce all the fucking way, son. I don't care. I've been eating bacon butties for about 6 months.
Bacon butties. Been eating bacon butties.
Hey,
will
I
just
tell
say
you
the
what,
whole
Chris,
country
if there
will
was
be
a
cut off Danish
proper
bacon if we
bacon
lose.
butty,
I will
that's
say
got to
this.
dip the bread in the bacon, fat lad. Then that's
I'll
having
tell
a
you what,
proper
anyone that has a
butty.
bacon sandwich in the morning, I bet you, if we lose, they will not be having bacon sandwiches in the morning. They will
No,
not
Stephen,
have
why'd you
bacon.
say that? You've just
I'm
put the
just
bastard
saying.
jinx on it. You've just jinxed it, man.
I haven't, man. Shut up. I'm not even that shit.
Okay, now.
Wait, if
you believe-
we win
He
this
said it.
tournament, I can say we're champions of Europe.
Yes.
I know. I could say champions of Europe. Oh.
That'll be the only time you could say that.
Yeah, all right. Calm down. I've had a hard time.
Come on, Meza, get in.
Wow.
Man. Give me some break.
Just
I've not been able to say it for
most
over 100 years.
I'm not deluded like most Arsenal fans.
I'll give you that one.
Thank you very much.
We're going to win the quadruple in about fucking 2.5 years with this major back in top class, mate.
Oh, I'll tell you what, our team's going to get into the top 4 next season and we're going to win a treble. Yeah.
Champions League is coming out.
Okay, no. Honestly, the only thing Arteta would get close to coming home for is him on the plane when he gets busted out of a. See, if he gets in Europe next season, the only thing he's doing is coming home on the plane. Right? And that's the end of it.
Were you actually, when you signed him, were you at least happy when you signed him?
No.
No?
Okay. I wanted Ancelotti.
Well, he's loyal, isn't he? He stays.
Yeah, but he'd have dropped you like a hot stone, mate.
Yeah.
He'd have said, I'll see you in a bit, I'm off. Sorry.
Yeah, knowing that, but even then, we could have gone for there was our managers we could have gone for at the time, right? If we really had ambition, Allegri would have turned up. A real ambition, because Allegri was approached, and the only thing that was
he told you to fuck off.
No, because the board didn't give him the money. If we gave him the money and we had ambition, he would have come to Arsenal. And the whole been.
But you know what? Listen. I've said it again. I've said it before. I'll say it again. The thing with Arsenal is right here is they're trying to build something, so you can't knock them for that.
No,
if it don't work, then
what they're trying to build is a tent.
What they're building is a private jet for Arteta when he gets
I like the little notes.
The only
spring bracket.
Look, he had to go. No, to be honest, the only
Allardyce is free, Stephen.
Look, the only Luca, I've sent you the link, man. Right? It's a bit late now, man. I've sent you the link, right? And you're about an hour late.
8 at the back, 1 up front. Sam Allardyce, think you love to see.
Oh
yeah.
People say he's the most successful manager.
Oh, what?
I mean,
technically he is. You know, the figures don't lie. Stats don't lie. Technically, he's the best England manager ever.
I swear, I sent you the link, mate. I don't know what you're doing. Can't. No worries. That's a shame. I was gonna do a rest for you tomorrow, but it's busy.
There's been some shocking decisions, haven't there?
No, I'll do it after the final. We'll do it after.
There's been some fucking poor decisions, man.
I mean, I don't know. We can have a whole debate about it, couldn't we?
Do you know, guys, how much I just love in this pre-season? How long have we waited to take the piss out of all these other teams?
It's also in the football chat, for goodness sake. It's in the football chat, and I've sent it to you. Like, it's the link underneath the YouTube link, mate.
Who have you actually bought, Chris, at Leicester?
Pull up a chair. We have bought Daka.
Great signing.
On a 5-year from RB Salzburg.
Stop talking to me like that.
Could have had Champions League football there. But he hasn't. He's come to Leicester. Demari from Lille, champions of France. Could have had Champions League football there. Didn't come to Leicester. And then we might be getting Bertrand from Southampton.
Right,
as kind of cover.
So you know what? You would expect their next season for that top 4 place to be less of a struggle, shall we say?
I sent in the link.
It hasn't been a struggle. The problem is it stayed in there the last week. That's what the bloody struggle is.
Well, no,
we
that's
can stay in the top 4 all season. It's that last bloody week.
Yeah,
Man United one season, Chelsea the next.
I will just say next Monday we're doing
Imagine losing.
We're doing it.
Imagine losing to Ryan Mason.
Wait.
Imagine losing to Ryan Mason.
That deserves.
Hang on. Yeah. Next month. Hang on a minute. Next Monday. Next Monday after the final, we'll do a rest view. We'll review the whole thing.
Nippon, fancy losing the FA Cup to Brendan Rodgers.
Chris,
you win a Champions League.
We have the champion. Where's your champion?
No.
Where's
That word is
Champions
banned.
League, mate?
Don't mention. Don't mention.
I don't know. Wherever it is, Man City is still looking for it.
Charlie, Champions League.
I'm crying.
Champions League.
Where's your Champions League, mate? Where's your Champions League, Chris?
I don't know. We let Man City go for it, and I don't think they can find it. They're still looking for it.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Yeah, where was
He who lost the loudest.
We weren't even in the Champions League, so we didn't lose it because we weren't in it.
Look, man, you were saying, imagine losing the FA Cup to Brendan Rodgers. Brendan Rodgers is a good manager.
World class. You could say he was a world class manager, couldn't you?
No.
He's a bottle job, bottle merchant.
Hang on. Who bottled the Champions League?
Man City.
If I speak, I'll be in big trouble.
Big trouble. Yeah, it wasn't Pep, was it?
Oh, who bottled the Champions League in 2006?
We did bottle it, actually.
We didn't bottle it either. We were just snipped.
No, we didn't bottle it, actually. We took the lead with 10 men. This lot couldn't even take the lead if they tried.
Chris, good joke.
So, Charlie, you're wrong. Arteta is the worst compared to Rodgers. Yeah, he is.
But Rodgers is still a bottle merchant.
Imagine.
No.
Yeah.
Arteta is the mother of all bottle merchants.
We didn't lose the.
Leicester have bottled.
Mason.
Why are we saying this? We've got Tottenham as the bottle merchants.
Leicester did not bottle the Champions League. That was another city in a lighter blue.
Last 2 years, Brendan Rodgers has bottled top 4 twice. Bottled the league with Liverpool as well.
That was Liverpool.
It's still Brendan Rodgers.
I don't care about Liverpool.
Why are we talking about bottle drop moments? We're talking about when we've got Tottenham in the goddamn league.
Because Tottenham don't even make finals to bottle it.
They're a relevant team.
Let's talk about the European Super League, shall we?
Oh, let's not.
A good idea that was. That's killed the conversation, hasn't it?
Actually, I want to make a point because we're talking about Euros. This Euros has probably really been a great advert of how we don't need the Super League. We don't need it, right? Anyone that thought that was a good idea, why do we need it?
Hold on.
Missing out on things like Euros, the World Cup. We don't need a Super League. We don't need any of that.
You've got to bear in mind, Stephen, that the league in England will change. Whether it's in 5 years or 8 years, it will change. It will change, but whether it be an ESL, I doubt very much. But it will change in some way, form or another, because that's just the nature of football. Because I've been in the Premier League now in this format for over how long is it now, Chris? 20.
Make sure
27.
25, something like that. 25 years.
Yes, so 25 years. You know, I mean, it's a long time. So
Not that I'm old enough to remember it, of course.
Yeah.
Who laughed?
But you know what? I think they should. You know what I really think they should do is. I'm not quite sure how it'll work, but I've got a pretty decent idea of how it is. Like with the Champions League. So if it's the top 4 teams, only the top, like the actual winners of the leagues of the representative countries should go into their own competition, just for them, and the rest from second to fourth should then go into the Champions League. So
how can you call it the Champions League though if none of them are champions?
Well, you just rename it
for how many years?
Yeah, but I think that needs looking at because it's a bit kind of.
They're not quite Champions League.
Yeah, it's a bit. You know, you look at what Man City did.
Go into that, couldn't they?
Manchester. No, listen. Look at Manchester City. They deserve to, you know, undoubtedly deserve to get there into that. Look at Chelsea. The next season's Champions League. You're very lucky to get in there. You got in there by like the skin of the teeth, mate.
Also, how can Chelsea?
You were saved by Tottenham.
How can Chelsea call themselves champions of Europe if they're not even champions of their own country?
That's so. God.
So, we got some chips.
Hang on, hang on. No, wait. No, I will clarify that.
Hold on, wait a sec. No, Nippon.
Hang on, no, wait. So I will clarify this. That's why I do think with the Champions League, right, it should be as it was, which is if you're the champions of your country, you go into the tournament. That's why it's called the Champions League, right? Yeah. If you have the Europa League, you have no. You have the Europa League for everything else,
Charlie,
right?
how much do you want?
Right. Whoa, wait. You have the Europa League for everyone else, like the top 4 or anything like that, mate. But for the Champions League, if you're the champions of your country, I think you should. The champions should be in the tournament.
Wait a minute.
Otherwise, what's the point of calling it the Champions League? We might as well just call it the European League.
Yeah, but listen, there should be also for the actual teams who win their leagues. There should be
to make money, mate.
The benefit of not having to play so many games in a European Championship to see who's the best. That should be.
The Champions League in its current form, when it was sort of brought in from the Europa League, whatever it was called before, wasn't that because there was rumours about Premier League teams leaving and wanting to set up on their own? So they then brought in the Premier League.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a quality tournament and it's like the pinnacle of club football, but it sort of loses its name if you're putting teams from the top 4 in over teams that are champions of the country. I mean, the champions of Romania or the champions of Greece, why have they got to play a qualifying round?
Yeah, exactly.
They should be allowed to stay in the group stages. They've won their league.
Yeah,
right? So I
totally
That's
agree.
fair at all. I don't think it's fair.
Yeah, no, that's not fair. That's not fair. Definitely.
I think this is a whole new revamp. If it means only even 2 places are allowed from Britain,
what I'm saying is
to go in, then I would support that because it means more teams. Like instead of because all UEFA worried about is let's try and get all the top 4 teams of Italy, Spain, and the big leagues in the tournament. Let's not worry about everyone else, right? Because they're not relevant. Right?
Does anybody?
Teams like AC Milan, Juventus, PSG, Marseille, Spain, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Man United, Man City, or whoever's in the top 4. Right? Let's worry about them. Let's not worry about the people who've actually won their league, like the teams from Romania, all the other teams. Imagine there's so many teams around Europe that have won their league that they can't get in the UEFA Champions League. So they have to play so many qualifying rounds where they then come up with maybe even Scotland have to play a qualifying round. Why? Celtic should, if Rangers have won their league this season, they should go straight into the Champions League group stage. Simple as that. And then if
does anybody remember when we won the Premier League and then Arsene Wenger said we'd be an embarrassment to England?
Yeah. I did that. By
Didn't
the
you
way,
get through to like the quarters or
did-
something as
Yeah,
well?
we went
Yeah,
further than any other English team. And I think that was the season that Arsenal lost 10-2 over two legs.
I know. I was firmly Wenger out. I wasn't listening to any of his press conferences, and I completely disagree with his point. I will say that.
But no, a serious point, if I can, actually, about when Leicester won it, because there was talk when it was becoming obvious that we were going to win it, that we weren't going to be allowed in the Champions League. The guy that runs that ICC Cup thing, I don't know if that's still going on, when he was running that, didn't want us in. He did because we weren't a big enough name, but we'd won the league. What the fuck was all that about?
That's what I'm saying. Stephen's got a point, but surely as an Arsenal fan, you'd want to. No, I don't. I'd rather it live up to its name.
Oh,
I'll mute for a minute. So United
how did
sort out.
Mbappe get onto the stream?
I don't know. He's Mbappe. It looks like a bit like Mbappe.
Oh, shit. Guys, I've got to go.
Yeah.
All the best, everybody. Nice to meet you all again. Take care. Stay safe.
Bye.
Remember, up the foxes.
No.
Take care, guys. Stay safe.
Anyway,
Maisie, are you supporting England in the semis?
Of course. It's coming home.
Coming home. Stephen's got a point, but surely as an Arsenal fan, you'd want the top 10 English teams to qualify for the Champions League.
Arsenal would still struggle to qualify.
Yeah, no, that's the point. But look, I'm not one of those dickheads who'd rather just focus on my own club. I'd rather the Champions League live up to its name.
Guys, hey.
At least then, if you get into the
think
Champions
of
League
Arsenal?
by winning, no. Can we not? Like, I'm trying to make a serious point here. If I then get into the Champions League, I know we've earned our place because we've won our league, right? So that's why I'd rather. If we haven't won our league, I don't think we deserve to be in the Champions League. I mean, it's not really like, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, big up Leicester, man. He's a legend. Charlie on fire tonight. Charlie's always on fire, right? He's been on fire. Well, he was on fire until the Champions League final.
No, that's when the fire got started because I couldn't take anyone's shit anymore.
Chat shit got banned.
Yo, big up Jordan. Why is Jordan's mic muted there?
Yeah, I put it on mute because I was getting feedback. I'm trying to mute it. You all right, Jordan?
Yeah, good. I was wishing for you guys, so that's fine.
Yeah, what do you make of England's performance?
Yes, let's beat Denmark and make the final. It's coming home.
Yes, Jordan. Get in, my son.
Get in there. It's coming home. What do you say, Nipun? Are you saying it's coming home now? Come on. It's coming home.
Why not? Let's just hope we get past Denmark. Yeah.
Oh, we will.
Face either one of Italy or Spain in the final.
We've already beat Denmark, mate. Mentally, we're already ahead of them.
Yeah,
so,
we're in the final, mate. Don't worry about it. So yeah, definitely in the final.
Look, man, I want Spain to win against it. I know it will be difficult, but I want Spain to win against Italy.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I don't
because
everyone rather. Go on,
Spain,
go on.
because so many. I'm not gonna say it out loud.
What?
Go on.
Say it.
Okay.
Oh,
I've
right.
sent it in the private chat. That's why I want Spain to win.
All right. Okay.
Oh, you can say that.
Thiago, oh man.
Mate, I get that in F1 all the time. They're always chatting shit about Ferrari. Right? They chat shit about Ferrari in 2018, and they got spanked by the Mercedes.
Yeah, that's
On
why
their
I
own
want.
patch.
That's why I want. 'Cause not all of them. Certain Italians are chatting shit about this England team. Hence why I want
Static.
Spain to beat them.
Static.
Don't say
Listen, mate.
anything.
There's no way Denmark are going to
We're
stop us,
getting
mate.
through, man. We're
It's
going
not
through,
happening.
man.
We are too strong mentally. We are
And-
too strong physically. We are in
To be
momentum
honest-
when no one scored a goal against us. Denmark
be
are not
honest,
going to score.
I'm
be honest
happy
as
for
well.
Denmark though with what
Yeah,
happened
I'm
at the
happy.
start of the competition.
Casper
Yeah.
Dolberg
We make a point.
is dangerous, mate. Casper Dolberg is dangerous. Denmark on the
Yeah.
box. Let's get that right.
No, but so was Germany. You know what Germany tried to put against us.
I will say this as well.
Failed
is that
miserably.
One thing is, I'm glad someone brought up about the Denmark thing, but I will say as well, last time we got to a final, right, we got 100% record in finals. 100% final in record final, because we've been finals, been to one final and won it.
We've only been in one. We've only
that's the
been in
point.
one, Steve, and neither you and me, neither
But that
you
was
nor
against
me
West
were alive
Germany.
to see it.
But that was against West Germany. You had like Beckenbauer fight in there. You had who was in that 66 team? England.
Muller?
No, not Muller. Right, we're talking about 66.
No, it means Gerd Muller.
Gerd Muller. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The final
Bert
was
Muller.
you had.
Didn't he used to work at Tesco?
No, he didn't have Muller in that team. You had Franz Beckenbauer. You had Emmerich, Huld, Sila Haller, Kurski in goal, Schulz, Weiber, Schnegler. Right.
Don't try it. Just leave it, man. Leave it.
That did have
Doesn't matter.
Muller.
Listen, it doesn't matter. That's gone long. That is long gone. It has no relevance to right now. The relevant thing is that we are better than Denmark. We've not conceded a goal. Why should we fear Denmark? I don't get it.
All I say is like big up to.
Why should we fear Denmark? Will they fear us?
Of course they will.
Yeah, the only thing I can say is big up to the linesman for that game. Like big up the linesman. Like we played them off handsomely.
It would have been 3-2. It would have been 3-2 instead of 4-2. We would.
So have Denmark, mate. They have 100% final record point. Really means nothing. Yeah. Look. I'm just pointing it out. Look, we have a record if we get to a final, but I know only one of us get into a final. But
and it ain't gonna be Denmark, right?
Yeah, it ain't gonna be Denmark.
Can you stop chatting as if we've won the game already, man?
We have done, mate. We've got to be positive, Nippon. You can't be going into this game with clenched butt cheeks, mate. You've got to go in there full of confidence because nobody has scored a goal against us in a whole competition. So why not? You know.
What do you think?
For me,
I mean, we're doing a preview tomorrow, but like, what do you think with what do you think with how England should set up? Should they set up like against Ukraine, or should they do more like what we did against? It's going to be interesting to see how he plays.
Just go
3-4.
Just go all out attack, mate. Just go
all
out.
No, balance. The way you've been winning. The way we've been winning games, we've not been doing that. We've been game managing the game, right? So it's about you go all out attack. If it's not working and we're ending up having to try and get a goal because we're 1-0 down, right? But at the minute, what we need to worry about is worrying about being balanced and managing the game properly.
Hold on. Wait a second. One second. Listen, Gareth Southgate and the coaching staff
We'll have a game plan.
already, they know all the stuff about Denmark. They'll know what is their strongest option when it comes to attacking a team. They will make their decision upon that. If they think that they're good coming straight down the middle, right, then they will make allowances for that. If they're good going down the left or the right, because they're not good at everything. Let's have that right. So they will make allowances for whatever it is that Denmark will. But that's all they will do. We'll make an allowance for that one particular thing. The rest of it will be we focus on what we've got to do to win this game. Give them boys the license to keep doing what they've been doing. So for me, the 3-4-3 will suit this game well, because again, we put those three threats higher up the pitch. You have the two DMs, one staying, one going. That gives the Danes something to think about where they know that shit. We can't build anything up here, because if we try to, we're going to get closed down by these three at the front. If we lose possession to them, we get too far ahead of ourselves. We've got this threat of pace behind us, we'll be fucked. So this is what happened to Germany. Germany didn't know whether to stick or go. We'll do the same against Denmark. If they want to try and pour it on us, good luck to you, mate. You can have a bacon sandwich at half time if you like with your orange, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, they ain't gonna.
Do you think the Germans Do you think Germany underestimated England in that game?
No, they didn't know what to do. Nippon Germany. The way we set up against them, and when we had those three pressing,
Southgate matched them with the back three and the two wing backs. Joachim Low didn't expect that.
They must have thought
a flat four.
Joachim Low must have thought that Calvin Phillips has nothing on Tony Cruz. He must have thought Declan Rice has nothing on Leon Goretzka.
Well, we did though. We did, mate.
They were chasing. Goretzka was chasing shadows the whole game.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what. I think you know what we've got to just go out there and do our thing.
Is Maisie still there? I'm sure Maisie's still there. Maisie's still there, isn't she?
What have I done?
You haven't done nothing. He was just asking if you were still there.
Static was asking.
Yeah, I'm still here. Still here. Well, did you all miss me?
Just say, hold on. Just say hello to Static, Maisie.
Hey there. Did you all miss me?
I think Static's missing you.
Oh, bless him.
Everyone misses you when you're not there.
My heart is just thumping so badly right now. I feel like it's just made me feel so warm inside and fuzzy.
Lovely. That's what you want to hear. What's this now then? If we beat Denmark, they're going to stop sending bacon over for talks. Bacon sarnie with red sauce. Hey, I'm happy with that.
Are you willing to sacrifice the bacon sarnie with red sauce? That's the real question.
You right, I am. I'll take bacon. I'll take turkey rashers instead. Bernard Matthews. Beautiful.
You can have vegan bacon.
Bacon, yeah, even bacon. I'll have bacon, mate. That's what it's called, isn't it, Maisie? Bacon.
Yeah, that's it.
Bacon? Is that vegan bacon?
Yeah. Don't knock it till you tried it, man.
It's actually not that bad, you know. You can't really taste the difference.
I've never tried it, so I can't knock it, mate.
I tried, you know.
Vegan sausage is
I'll tell you what I have tried. Sprouts, and they're fucking horrible.
Straight to the point.
Oh, sprouts are hanging. Who the fuck wants to eat a sprout, man? What's all that about? I don't get it. What do they do?
I've seen plenty of your roasting up.
No way. You'll not see a sprout anywhere near my house. Let me tell you that. Any sprout comes near my house, it's getting kicked out, mate.
Are you volleying it into next door's garden?
I fucking am, mate. I'm drop kicking it. That sprout has got no place in my home. I'm sorry, sprout. You might look cute, but you taste fucking horrible.
Looks cute. It's a leaf on a couple of leaves on a ball.
Yeah, but if you put a pair of goggly eyes on it, it looks like a little character. You know what I mean? Well, listen, they're horrible things. Anybody here? Right, Stephen, do you like sprouts?
No.
Right, Charlie, do you like sprouts?
No.
Maisie, do you like sprouts?
No.
Jordan, do you like sprouts?
No. Oh my God.
Do I like sprouts? No. Nippon, do you like sprouts?
Don't say yes.
Someone say
Yes.
yes. Just someone
There
say
you
yeah,
go.
please.
No.
None of us like sprouts, so why are we even growing the things anymore?
Why are we even talking about them? That's my question.
Jordan. Yes, Jordan. Like, let's be sprout out.
Right, no, I can't wait for semi-final guess.
I've heard tell that if you like cut them in half and then cut them in half again, like quarter them, and then fry them with bacon and chestnuts, that they're supposed to taste better. But I ain't buying it, man.
Don't bother. Wasting your time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you eating, Nippon, by the way?
Oh, chicken.
I tell you what, Nippon, me and you, we would get on really well, man, because if you're not, whenever I'm thinking about food, you're eating.
You know
what I mean? That's why I need to see. That's why I need to see inside your fridge, mate. Go on, Jordan. Sorry, I've jumped in on you there. Go on, mate.
What is it with you? Seriously, honestly,
What?
you're food.
Food is
bad.
like food's
It's
like
bad.
the food's nipping.
Damn God, it's definitely
Oh, Nippon, you gotta agree with me. Food is like it's like the treat of treats, isn't it? Food, it's amazing.
Oh yes.
You know the excitement you get from like just going down to Tesco Express to get a packet, to get a box of chocolate eclairs.
It raises money, man. Who
It's
cares?
amazing.
It raises,
man, I'd
it
rather
raises
go
money,
after
man.
apples, to be fair.
You say what?
I'd rather go after a box of apples, to be fair.
Apple turnovers?
No, apples, just apples.
Oh yeah, but they're boring on their own, aren't they? Once you've had one, you're like, right, well, what do I do now?
Chocolate
Can't sit
apples.
and
I
like,
have to look after this.
what?
Chocolate apples, do you know them ones you get at Halloween? They're nice.
Oh, remember toffee apples? They were quality toffee apples.
Yeah, they're well nice, but they make you want to, like, you feel like your teeth are breaking though, don't they?
Yeah. And then,
Who has their England shirt?
I've got an England shirt on right now.
What do you think I'm bloody?
Show us.
I don't have one on mine.
Hey, I got
I'm
some really
wearing
good.
mine in the yard.
Mike, and Reese, you see this beautiful badge? Yeah? This is what's going to win Euros, mate.
Come on, Steven.
This is what you have. Hey, if you're listening, Reese. If you're listening, Reese. If you're listening.
I hear you. It's
if we win the
bitter.
Euros, you have to wear that. You have to wear that.
Yes,
Reese has already said. Reese has already made a bet with someone, said he's going to have to do it. But unfortunately, the guy fucked up the bet by saying he didn't say how long he's got to wear it for, because he can just, all he has to do is do this. Watch. That's all he has to do. If he actually you've got to sit there for a minute with a shirt on stream, then it would have worked. But he's going to do it so quickly you can't see it.
What? Chicken in?
Oh,
Are you off your rocker, mate? No way.
He definitely puts vinegar on mash.
Oh, fuck that.
No, vinegar on mash. Oh, fuck.
That is awful, man. That's bad. Charlie does it himself, man. Charlie does it. He lives for it. You fucking admitted it to me. You do it.
Every time I watch this
Nah.
Every time I watch this little bit of James Anderson explaining what's new on this new car, it drives me up the frigging wall because you've not developed it.
Hamilton's a finished driver.
Do you want to say that again?
Hamilton is a finished driver.
Bye-bye, Charlie. No. Luca, are you sure you haven't got a pair of teeth and a tongue in your ass, mate? Because he's very good at talking.
Don't ever say that. Goat.
Hamilton's a finished driver.
Do you know what, Charlie? I'm going to back you up on that, son. Hamilton's done. It's finished.
Big up.
Yeah, anyone
Who's in the
that's
house?
mentioning that is going to get dropped.
Man City.
Yo,
Hey, Charlie.
Yo, Luca.
Charlie.
Hello, big up.
Man City are a finished club.
Finished.
Hey,
We won the
oi,
league, you
Charlie,
dumbass.
no, mate, look, Lewis
in the
Hamilton
building,
has
I'm
won more
fine, yeah.
trophies in your entire club.
I mean, he hasn't, but go on.
He has.
Luca,
Oh, yeah.
Luca, how you doing,
98
mate?
Grand Prix wins.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm good, thanks.
and
I've
7
been,
more
watching,
titles.
I've been watching your stream and all that stuff, and I see you've been talking about the win today and that. Good result and that.
What do you think against Denmark? Do we need to fair them? Yo, big up,
over.
Luke.
It's a long way to go
You
yet,
know
mate.
what?
It's a
You
long
know
way to
what?
go.
After what I
Long way
said
to go.
yesterday, after what I said yesterday,
Max Verstappen is a cheat.
Wait, hang on. Hang on a minute. Hang on a
Max
minute. I want to hear
Verstappen
this.
is a cheat.
oh
Yeah,
my
he is.
God.
I will go with
Hold on,
that.
does Luca say what I didn't hear what Luca said about the football. Go on, Luca.
Yeah, because everyone was talking about Formula One, but no. Anyway, as I was saying, you know what I think about Denmark,
Hey.
right? Despite what I said in that group chat, right, yesterday about Denmark, me disrespecting about Denmark, right? But to be honest, right, I think England will win this game. Like, genuinely, look, I'll come out in a minute and say so. And I said in my video what I put out today, right? Denmark will be a difficult game, okay? They got to the semi-final for a reason, and they deserve to be in the semi-final. But I think England will win this game because they're hot favourites to win this. It's not going to be easy, but I think England will win 3-1. So 2 or 3-1.
I know what you're saying, Luca, but what the thing is right, I believe at this moment in time, we've got the assets, right, to make this easy if we approach it in the right way. I do believe that. So for me, if Gareth Southgate again picks the right players and goes with the right formation, I think we can make this easier on ourselves. And, you know, it could be a lot easier than people think.
Yeah, but you say that, right? And yesterday when I looked at the team, okay, not to disrespect any Ukraine fans, if anyone knows any Ukraine fans on YouTube, but just not to disrespect that. It was a comfortable win yesterday, and it was walk in the park. So if that was against someone like Sweden, yes, I would expect England to win, but not expect to win 4-0. Maybe like a 2-1. But Denmark won't be easy because Denmark are not really that they want to win this competition. They want to do it for Christian Eriksen. What's been going on, the tragedy, what's been going on around the whole.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. But again, for me, Luca, we are much better than them on paper. We are much better than them in statistics. No one scored a goal against us. We're too strong for them, I believe. I think we're just too strong for them.
England have got plenty of attackers, yeah, and people can criticise Jadon Sancho if they want to say, he's a flop and all that stuff. Yeah. He's not a flop. He's gone to Man United for a cheap option, yeah. So at the end of the day, right, Sancho is not a bad player. Think about it. He's a good player at the end of the day. He takes
Oh, Trevor.
Right, Steven.
Listen, Luca, you're much better looking than Mr. Bean, mate. Don't worry about it.
Look, if you need, I can lend you a teddy.
Where's Mr. Bean's girlfriend? Where's Mr. Bean's girlfriend?
Yeah.
The one in the cinema. But no, anyway, all jokes aside, we talk about that off air. But no, the England game, right? I think Denmark will be a really difficult game. Like I said earlier, it all depends on how Southgate can get the right team. And I know he picked the team yesterday, but you got to think about it, right? Denmark is not Ukraine. So do you sacrifice someone like a Jack Grealish that you played him against Germany? England struggled to get goals. When Jack Grealish came on, they made a difference. That's why England won that game against Germany. So
yeah, I mean, listen, we've got to. There's a little bit of like gamesmanship involved there as well. It's a bit of like, you know, we know what Denmark are going to put out. Let's have that right. We know what their best team is, right? They don't know what our best team is. So, you know what I mean? We can put out a different setup, which would surprise them. which will make them scratch their heads and think,
Yeah,
oh, shit.
anything can happen. It's the semi-finals. Denmark are there for a reason. And I did hear what Stephen said about Italy and all that in his stream. I did hear saying about Italy will be a really difficult game and they could probably win it. But the thing is, England versus Italy, if that happens, it's looking like 80% could happen, right? It ain't going to be easy. Italy will give England a game. People might say that I slag Italy off. But at the end of the day, right, I didn't expect they weren't going to beat them. But they beat
Do you know what
them.
I would say? Do you know what I would say about that? If we get past them, we get past Denmark, right? We're in the final. I think from that moment, Gareth Southgate goes into that dressing room and says, "You know what? You've earned the right. You have earned the right now to go out there and just go out and play and do your thing and express yourselves." And he won't give them any. He won't keep them on the lead at all. He will just say, "You go out there and you do your thing. Go out there and they put the best attacking team that we can put out and say, just go and express yourselves and have a good time. Enjoy it." That way, you free them up mentally. They're not going to be all like tense and all like going into the game. Be more confident, in my opinion. And you know what? We play like that. I'd love to see a final like that where it's like end to end.
The thing is, right? People might say that the reason why I said England can go on to win the Euros because it goes to show an example against Germany. I know people are going to say, "Oh, Luca, why are you saying one game is going to really make a difference?" Well, it is because it's confidence. Yeah, it's confidence. So, like England don't beat Germany. People might say Germany and not all that. Yeah, but Germany are better than Ukraine. Like England beat Germany because of that confidence. So going into the Italy game, we know that the Italians will defend. Literally, they've got the experience of Bellini, Bonucci. They've got midfielders. Better manager than Gareth Southgate. Way much better manager than Gareth Southgate. No one can complain about that. So,
do you know the other thing, Luca? Do you know the other thing for me on about this, all this whole ride that we've been on up to this point is what's going on in their heads with the players. They're in a really great place at the moment. They're in a great place mentally. Do you know what I mean? And that is like, for me, that's like 75-80% of the ingredients that you need to go on and win a
Italy
competition.
literally have no flaws, though. That's what worries me about them.
Yeah, Italy.
The thing is with Italy, right? Look, Antony's trying to build a young generation. Like, he's unbeaten 32 games or something like that, and
38.
They haven't conceded a lot of goals. Yeah, so they've only conceded, I think it's like 2 goals in the tournament or something like that. So they know how to defend, right?
But that's the thing. Sorry, 1 second, Luca. That's what you think. Go back to that comment by Luke. The other one before from Luke about the.
Oh no, that was about F1.
Guys, I'm going to get off now anyway. Nice speaking to you all.
Yeah, nice speaking.
Yeah. I'll speak to you in a bit.
Ciao.
Bye. See, that's it. That's the attacking that we can change it around. So
but the thing is, right, when you look at it, right, you're thinking the Italians know how to defend, yeah, and they haven't won the Euros. I think it was like 1968. But England could beat anyone. Okay, England are not going to walk into that game thinking, "Oh yeah, we've smashed everyone." Yeah.
No. Hold on, Luca. Listen. This is when it right. Listen, let me just tell you this. Well, once we beat Denmark, right, that's the moment when the players realise where they've got to, what they've done, and what they've achieved. Same for Italy when they beat Spain.
Yeah,
and that's the moment for the manager to take full advantage of the changing mindset of the players, because you do not want to add any extra pressure on that they may develop themselves by thinking, "Shit, we're actually in the fucking final here." So you don't want to do that. You've got to get away from that mindset. So that's what I'm saying.
People are worrying about against Italy because of Italy, how like no one expected Italy to get as far. Neither did I. I expected Italy to get to I expected Italy to get to the quarterfinals at least. Yeah, I was one of those people who put out a video, right? You're going to have a look on my channel, my predictions, right? Not the video what I put out today, the reacting one. The one before that, a couple of days ago, I said that Belgium would have beaten Italy. But I watched that game, right? Belgium was shit. So technically,
I told you that there's 11 individuals against the team, and everyone has been playing as a team in this tournament. I've been getting through, which is why England have been getting through. Which is
Yeah, but
why,
you've seen. Yeah, but the thing is, right?
that's
You've
why Czech
seen
Republic
teams
have gone
like.
through. It's why Ukraine have gone through. It's why Spain have even Switzerland got through against France. That's why Italy went through. They play well as a team. It's not about being like having the greatest players on the pitch. You can have 11 Messis, but if you don't play as a team, you're fucked.
Messi's. Yeah, but
You
the thing
can't
is,
play with Messis on the pitch. If you don't play as a team, you're fucked.
yeah, but the thing is, right? You look at it, right? You've seen France go out. You've seen Holland go out. You've seen Germany go out. Portugal
Because they
go
don't
out.
play well as a team.
Yeah. You look at these teams like Italy and Denmark, right? No one expected these sort of little. Italy maybe, but no one expected teams like Denmark and Czech Republic to get as far as this. Yeah. Even Switzerland done very well. Very unlucky that they lost yesterday against Spain on penalties, because I don't think Spain are not all that. And I mentioned it in my video today. Spain have an all right team, but they lack quality. So
Spain had a golden generation with Xavi, Iniesta, David Villa, David Silva, all them, and they fell off since.
They've still got quality in their team, though.
They've got good players, but their attack is shit.
They've got Morata, who misses sitters. He missed sitters against Arsenal. So
Morata's crap.
He's crap. So Gerard Moreno ain't a bad striker, but they're not. They're good players, but they're not players.
They're not David Villa level.
Exactly. They're not Torres, Villa, Fabregas, Iniesta, Xavi. You name the rest. But going back to
with their draw, what they've had, they are players that players that, for me, get past Croatia and get past Switzerland.
But that's just the luck, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's just the luck of the draw. Anything.
They could only beat Switzerland on penalties and had to go to extra time against Croatia.
Switzerland went to 2 penalties, right? Within a week. That's not me, mate. It's someone else. But no, Switzerland went into 2 games with 2 penalties, right? And what Charlie said is right. Spain could even beat Switzerland in 90 minutes. Spain are not all that. That's why I think Italy will beat Spain on Tuesday night, because the confidence is there. They will be up for it. Spain might look at it thinking like it's an opportunity to get to the final. But they're going to be nervous because Mancini knows how to do it. Mancini's got 32 games unbeaten.
Mancini's the best manager in the competition.
And Man City made Roberto Mancini good.
This is the
Again, 4 o'clock.
He's the problem going to the final.
Southgate gets to the final against Italy, right? Southgate's got to really think knowledgeably. He's got to acknowledge and think, realise, okay,
that's
I
what
might
we
have
said in the first place.
Against Italy. I might have
said in the chat yesterday.
Yeah. So you might have to play Jack Grealish against Italy. I went back and looked at your chat and I thought, you know what, you lot are right in a way. Yeah, I wasn't thinking straight. But Jack Grealish, that's why you've got to play someone like a Jack Grealish against Italy. Because Italy are going to be going there defending. Yeah, if that happens, right, Italy are going to be
They won't be defending.
Being defensive. Yeah,
tell me when they've been defending this tournament,
mate. They defended. They're a defensive team. Yeah,
but they haven't.
Bonucci know how to defend. Did you not see that?
When
Venezuela played off the line.
I never knew dominate possession was being defensive.
They're attacking team, and they all play defensive.
Well, they're either one or the other. You can only pick one.
Yeah, but they're defensive.
Yeah, but they've been dominating the ball in most of their games.
What I'm trying to
say is this is exactly the same. This is what I say with Germany. It'll be like with Germany as well. What we need to play is sort of the same team we did against Germany and be balanced. Stop worrying about the fact if Grealish is on the pitch or if we're playing 2 DMs or whatever, right? Germany worked because we were a balanced, well thought out team, right? Simple as that. And when we brought Grealish on, we were still balanced because we were taking off Saka off the right as well. So it still gave us threat both sides.
Saka was our best player against Germany.
Yeah, but like Grealish was there to make a little bit more creativity on the left.
Saka was brilliant.
No. Sorry, no.
Mate, you can't criticise
our best player.
You can't criticise any Arsenal players just because Chelsea won the Champions League twice.
No, it's not. It's what we're saying is.
I'm not criticising Arsenal. I'm just saying And Maguire was England's best player.
No,
Yeah, he was up there. He was up there. Yeah, he was up there. But I would have given Saka man of the match in that first half before Jack Grealish and all them lot came on. Saka and Maguire were the only two people that played really well in the first half against Germany, in my opinion.
What? Sterling?
Sterling played all right in the second half.
Sterling was quality. I think Phillips and Rice were doing their job in the midfield.
In the second half, the whole team were good. First 10, 15 minutes, Germany.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. The first half, we weren't giving Germany any chances due to the two.
We could have scored and Kane hit the post.
Well, hang on, but we also Sterling was playing out of his skin. Saka was doing well.
Shaw was good.
Just saying.
Shaw was.
No, I'm sorry, but saying Maguire. I'm sorry, but saying Maguire and Saka is not. Sorry, you can't say just Maguire and Saka in that first half was good. You can't. Most of the team was good because if you say that, Germany should have been 3-0 up.
Not really.
We should have been demolished then.
England were good in the second half.
We were good in the whole game.
First 10 minutes, we were shit.
First 10 minutes.
And then we grew into the game. Right.
That's what I said. You were moaning for the first 10 minutes, and I said it's the start of the game. Right, Germany are expected to come out and try and impose themselves on us in the first 10 minutes of the game because we are going to be nervous because it is against Germany. But once we get past that phase, we will grow into the game, and that's exactly what we did. Just had to be patient. That game was all about patience, picking your right moments, and we picked our right moments. We managed that game to perfection.
Because Germany were under pressure. That's why.
And England weren't.
England was shit in the first 10, 15 minutes, and then they grew into the game.
We were nervous.
That's what most teams are like. That's what most teams are like in games. They're shit. Like that's what when teams win, that's what they're usually like.
Sterling's been our player.
They're usually good for the. Yeah. They're usually. They're usually horrible for the first 15.
But I mean, like England have been better defensively than Italy in this round. I mean,
I think both teams have been defensively. Think about it. The only two teams, right, have not conceded, right?
England are the only team that haven't conceded.
England are the only team.
Yeah, Italy, yes, they're the only team, but still. But what I'm trying to say is Italy have only conceded, I think it's like 2 goals or something like that, and England haven't conceded any. So, at the end of the day, the way you put it as a perspective is that England and Italy are really good at defensively, aren't they? So,
yeah.
Do you think Jordan Pickford will win the Golden Glove?
There's a possibility he could win it. It's either him or
Donnarumma. At the minute, he is winning it.
Yeah, he is. Go and have a look at the stats. Pickford's winning at the moment.
Right. So, and fair play to him, and not just fair play to him because he's also made crucial saves. Fair play to the defence. A lot of people seem to forget that as well. If we see the stats of it, top score. Why am I seeing top score? Why don't I just see? Yes, that's like defending. Anyway, yeah, I look. I say us getting into you expecting England to dominate Germany for the whole 90 minutes. Yeah, doesn't happen in football. No, you can't dominate like.
It doesn't work all the time. But sometimes.
Not against Germany.
Yeah, but think about the previous years against Germany. Yeah.
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 Go on.
Yeah. At the end of the day, right? Think about the previous years against Germany. Literally, how they're dominating the whole 90 minutes. This time around, England have dominated against Germany.
Yeah, but we managed. Yeah, but we can't. You can't
Yeah,
expect
well,
us
I'm
to
coming
dominate the whole game.
to explain.
We had our periods in the game where we were dominant, and then we had our periods where we weren't. We had to defend.
It's going to happen. People got to think about that.
Well, that's what we just tried to explain. What I was also saying previous, and Luke just mentioned previous years don't matter. What matters is now. And what I'll say with Italy, you're going to expect the same thing again. I think the final would be nervous for the first 10, 15 minutes. Again,
but the thing is, right, I think it will be in England versus Italy finals, pretty much with it all on paper. You don't know, anything can happen. Denmark can end up beating us with penalties. You don't know that. But I expect, right, what I said yesterday, right, I know a lot of people saying, oh, why are you slagging off Denmark? But at the end of the day, right, what I'm trying to say is, right, anything can happen in the semi-final. It's just, I expect...
That's what we just said.
Yeah, I know you did, but I expect England to literally just go on and win this game.
Yeah, but we expect that don't knock off Denmark. So what they did in '92, everyone did the same thing, write them off in '92. And what did they do? And what we're saying is just be cautious. They expect to win, but don't write them off. It's a semi-final. It's a one-off game. Everyone were Arsenal off in the semi-final.
Forget about Denmark.
We played Man City. We beat them.
Weren't even dog horses for this tournament.
No, I'm not talking about Villarreal. I'm talking about that's over 2 legs. We're talking about one game. When we played Man City in the FA Cup, everyone wrote us off, and then in the final, everyone wrote us off. It's one-off game. Anything can happen. So, yeah, Denmark will be a very hard game. Yeah, Denmark will not make it easy. They'll come at us, right? They'll see how we play. They won't give us time on the ball. Right, they'll probably just try and do what we did to Germany, which is not give them time on the ball, crowd them out of the midfield, which is probably why we need
My only worry is for
wider and play more play wider and use the width rather than pack up midfield.
The thing is, right? If it's going to be England versus Italy in the final, right? England will obviously want to dominate. Yeah, anything can happen in that final. Yeah, but the reason why I think England got a good chance of winning it makes sense. You got the crowd there, the semi-final, the finals, both at Wembley. You saw an example on Tuesday that England put a decent performance because of the crowd. I know what people are going to say. People are going to say, "Oh, the crowd don't make you get the performance." Yeah, I know that, but still, England, you've got the crowd behind them. And you've got the 12
we
men.
We saw that with Liverpool this season in the Premier League. They went unbeaten at home for about 3 years. There was no fans at the ground. Lost six on the bounce at all.
But what I'll also say is that it's like I said, I think it'd be a tactical game, and it's what I feel about being a tactical.
We don't know. It might be Spain v England. You don't know that, and we don't know. We won't find out until Tuesday. Look, it's possibly maybe likely to be England versus Italy. But if that's going to be the case, we're just only guessing. And then Italy will go into this game defensively, and then Italy, both teams will want to attack. So what England Southgate needs to try and do, he has to get the right formation. He has to pick the right team. Spinazzola is going to be a massive open because I think him and Luke Shaw will be the best 2 left backs in the Euros. I'm sorry, but I think them 2 have been the best left back in the Euros.
Hold on, we're forgetting something here as well. They're playing Spain. They could pick up more knocks, more injuries. Chiellini isn't 100%.
Exactly. So you know, and you're going to have Raheem Sterling and Kane and all them lot and Sancho against a 36-year-old Chiellini and 35, 32-year-old Bonucci.
Chiellini, he's out of the tournament.
No, he played the other day.
No, he's out of the tournament.
Well, he got out again.
I swear he's out of the tournament.
No, he played on Saturday against Belgium.
Yeah, but
Spinazzola,
Spinazzola
is out for the tournament.
No, not Spinazzola.
Spinazzola is out for the tournament.
Not Spinazzola.
Spinazzola is out for the tournament.
I'm not talking about Spinazzola.
Come on, mate.
Let's have a look at the teams. Yeah, look, I don't care. I think Chiellini. Look, just because Chiellini's what 30, 52, whatever his bloody name is, how old he is, right? He's one of the best defenders in world football, mate. Same as Bonucci. That is one thing I'm fearing, and the only thing I think it might be a saving grace, and probably one thing that Southgate needs to look out for is the fact that Spinazzola is out. We need to explore their
Have you not
left-hand
seen
side.
England's record against Italy over the years in major tournaments? The
It's
last,
not good.
it's not good. 2012 lost on penalties. 2014 lost in the World Cup. 2018 pre-season, whatever friendly it was, I was at the game. I was in the England side, and England drew 1-1. Vardy scored, and then Insigne got a penalty. Like in the
I swear, Insigne.
People slag Insigne. Even Lee Gunner slags Insigne off. Insigne is a quality player. Lee Gunner doesn't rate Insigne. I'm quite shocked about that.
You're part Italian,
Yeah,
aren't
well,
you, Luca?
Yeah.
Yeah, but hang on. It's I don't
Tell by
mind.
their name.
Look, I don't mind about, like, it doesn't matter if Lee Gunner slags one player off or he likes another player. I'll make my mind up who I like, and I think Insigne is a good player. I think Immobile
But can
is a
he cut
quality
it
player.
outside Serie A? Can he cut it outside the Serie A? Like
Mate,
in,
you can't in
He's
tournament.
quality.
It's quality. I'll take
See,
him
look,
off.
in La Liga.
See, it's been in Lee Gunner's chat all the time, and he says he's quality. So it doesn't matter because Lee Gunner says it. It doesn't mean we have to be sheep and go, oh yeah, because he says it. Yeah, it's shit.
People
Right?
could
Or
slag and say that, oh yeah, he's playing in the Serie A because it's a
so
piss
what?
league.
What Robbie could say like fucking Willian's quality. I'm not going to agree with him.
Exactly.
Don't have to agree with them, or say because they've said it. We all have to bow down and say, yeah, you're right. Right?
Everyone's entitled to their opinion, entitled to their agenda. So,
But
but what I'm trying to say is what they said. So, but Insigne is a quality player. He's not shit. He's a quality player. I'll have him at Arsenal. I don't care if he's 30 years old or whatever how old he is. He will be good enough at Arsenal. So,
wow, fucking hell. I mean, I'd take Locatelli.
Mate, he's a baller, mate. He's a baller. He's good. I don't understand why they're not. I don't understand why Mancini's not playing Locatelli. And if you're going to play someone like Spain or in England, you're going to have to play someone like Locatelli. Not to disrespect.
I wouldn't disrespect. To be honest, I wouldn't question what Mancini does.
Not to disrespect Verratti or Jorginho.
I wouldn't disrespect what Mancini's doing because Mancini's managing that side thing. He's
the whole football period at Arsenal. What's that got to do with the whole football period at Arsenal, mate? Every time when I say something, someone has to come up with something negative.
That's because, like we 1 minute, like we were saying, right? Don't underestimate Denmark or like don't write off Italy. We were like saying, oh yeah, England's an easy game, and then like 5 minutes later, after we keep explaining, we then go, oh yeah, England could win. It literally might be.
Dan's just said, how often do you watch Insigne? Mate, I've watched Insigne over the years. I've even seen him live. Yeah? What are you on, Dan? Honestly.
Possibly professionally, Football Association that was invented. Yes, it is a debate for another day. At least the sport has been around way longer than football. Hastening because the Euro.
Mate, I've watched Insigne. Mate, I went to go watch Arsenal versus Napoli in Europa League in the first leg and Insigne played.
Yeah, I did.
So I was sitting up a tier in the North Bank. So
yeah, I was in the North Bank, West End. Mancini won't go to Arsenal. Better.
Bobby's going to have his rehab. Mr. Blobby, I remember that program.
Oh my days.
Jesus.
Yeah, do you know what? I mean, I mean, I'm doing a back pages show tomorrow about transfer news. I'm not getting into it right now.
Oh.
Wait, where's Talk on?
He's there, isn't he?
He's
Yeah,
dropped.
right. Yeah, he's got to go. He obviously has to go. But yeah, we've gone on for 2 hours now. But yeah. Anyway, guys, it's coming home. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, Denmark might they're gonna pose a different sort of challenge. Oh, that's all I can say. Right, as much as we say, yeah, we're gonna beat them, they'll pose a different challenge, and it'll be interesting how Gareth Southgate addresses that, and we've got that preview tomorrow about it.
Have you got a Denmark fan coming on?
No.
We'll get you a Denmark fan.
Okay.
Just DM Denmark fan.
Just DM Denmark fan.
Yep.
What?
Literally, you can get a Denmark fan for you.
How do you do it? Well, how do you do that then?
Basically, you just tweet them and put at. You go on the Denmark International their page.
Oh no!
And then literally just ask them and say that would you like someone, or just put your link.
Did that work the last time?
Yeah, it can work, mate. You just put your link in your channel.
I thought you actually knew someone.
And then that's it. So.
I will be the Danish fan for my Viking colours. So yeah, we'll get Saeed on. That'll do. Saeed, we're talking about his master plan with Sweden. Obviously, he's getting his cousins to do the master plan with the Danes, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Saeed, all I can say is big up Sweden. So long, Sweden. Yeah, I think we'll come to the end of that. We've got a preview tomorrow for that game. Back pages show tomorrow as well. I'll be doing a gaming stream at some point as well. I was gonna do a gaming stream tonight. I might do it tonight. I don't know how I feel. I might leave it till tomorrow because I'm doing the Italian Grand Prix and I'm on level 90. Which is really difficult, so I want to see if I can do it. Really difficult. Well, it only goes up to 110, which is legend level.
110?
So 110 is the legend level, which means you have to be flawless and be.
Yeah, but can you actually get flaws? Can you actually do the legendary level?
No. I've tried it. It's shit difficult, but I tried it back on the 2015 game.
Wow.
It's shit difficult. You have to be perfect.
What? So you can't get any higher levels than 110 on?
No, the eye is 110.
Nah.
Goes up to 110, and we're talking about the level of how these drivers drive.
Right.
Like their pace. But yeah, I think like 90s like
What
experts.
are you doing after the stream, Steve?
What?
What are you doing after you end the stream?
I'm chilling out for a bit, sending Talk the thumbnail details. Then I'm going to. Then I'm gonna go join Flawless at 11 on Sarcasm City.
Oh,
I couldn't go on the last one because of certain people. Munzie, by the way, mate.
Who was that?
I will shut up.
Who was that person? Put it in the private chat.
No, yeah, but
put it in the private chat.
Yeah, but as long as you just don't say anything about it from now on, please.
I won't say it out loud.
Yes, yes, I do. Nothing. Yeah, I know that is.
Shout out for the Man United jet. Big up, yeah, Man United jet. Munzie, we've got to get you on here, man. We've got to get you on here at some point. I'm doing a back page stream tomorrow at 6. If you're around, hit me up, DM me. I've got to get you on because I watched your video. I tuned in for a little bit. I watched some of your opinions. I loved your opinions. Love to get you on as a Man United fan. Yeah, so just hit us up. And yeah, that's your new master plan. It's not in Finland. We hate.
Mr. Bean, LOL jokes, Luke, a good joke.
Mr. Bean, yeah. His quality. I love that joke. Oh, mate. That's all right. Like the one thing with Luke you can rely on is will say like he'll say one opinion, we'll disagree with him, and then 5 days later he comes around and says, "I agree with your opinion."
People like to call it as a flip flop.
That's pretty much what it stands for. Pretty much.
See,
right, who? By the way, I'm just gonna ask. You still wouldn't take Renato Sanchez at Arsenal?
No, I wouldn't. No.
Just what I'd ask.
No, I'm not changing.
Renato Sanchez is quality, mate.
No.
Yeah, that's just being picky.
No. Not for me. Not for me. I've already explained it. I'll explain it on another debate. This is about the England.
I think Sanchez is just one Lille the Liga.
Nah, not.
There you go. Anyway, we're gonna leave it there. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Thanks. That's what it is. That's what it is.
That's what I just say.
Anyway, yeah, we're gonna leave it there, mate. Make sure, good stream. Keep up the good work. Yeah, no worries. Make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Please, if you want to become a member, do hit that membership join button below. Right, I'll go on about it because it is raising money for charity. It's like not. It's what one of them's like a fiver. What? That's less than a. Like that's less than taking your family out for McDonald's. Like honestly.
McDonald's.
It is. It's like the price is as cheap as like going to McDonald's and buying you and your kids a happy, like all a Happy Meal or something like that. Yeah, definitely, man. Go and do it. Go and do it. Sign it up. Are you coming on Rich Sports later, Alan Ranana? No, because I've got to go on floor.
I think I'm on his on Tuesday. I need to double check with him. I think I'm on his on Tuesday after. He wants to talk about.
I said I was going to be actually.
I think I'm on his.
Hey, tell me in the chat. Tell me in the chat
what happened. The watch-alongs yesterday. I think it was a Czech Republic game, but I wasn't around yesterday. So technically, I'm on his channel. I'm on his channel Tuesday, I think.
Yeah.
10:15.
I'm just asking this, and I'm free Monday. Evening, if you want me on.
And Anthony wants to know what's my channel. I get Stephen to explain that.
This is Lucas Life.
Stephen will put the link in the description below, mate. If you can't find my channel.
Well, it's basically that, but make sure you have the apostrophe.
Exactly.
Make sure you have the apostrophe.
Don't forget, guys. I put out a new video.
Why don't you just put Lucas Vlogs? You need to have Arsenal Vlogs. Why don't you put Lucas Vlogs?
I mean, not from a banner then. I'll speak to it manually about
just ask him you can update it quickly. It'll take 2 seconds. Take 2 minutes. Update it to Lucas Vlogs. So, but yeah, I
fancy a Mac.
Mate, I had a Mac. I'll be on another channel, mate. So I can't. I'll be on another. Stop mentioning Mackies. I fancy McDonald's now. Then sign up, then, man. Like sign up, right? And then like I'll buy it. Like if I ever meet you, I'll buy you a McDonald's. I'll watch the channel, mate. Yeah, so I've done that, and I mean, yeah, I'll be there tomorrow, but I won't be there tonight because I've got another stream to do with Flawless. But make sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, hit the share button. Also, make sure to check out the Pun Sharma's channel as well. Great Chelsea content and football content. Charlie, make sure to check out.
Charlie, you there, mate?
Yeah.
Make sure to check out Dugout Daily. Right, constantly trying to banter people, right, and roast people, even though he's about as old as his football club.
When the Premier League's back next week, we'll be crappy again.
After the Euros, we'll be doing just loads of transfer and schemes and stuff like that. But yeah, do you know what? After the Euros, I'm thinking of banter the rivals Euro 2020 edition. That's what I'm thinking. But
That's not
What's
mine.
up, Stephen? How's things in the end? I'm all right, man. Big up
All right,
for
man,
tuning
John.
in
Big up
again.
John
Big up,
Jones, mate. Big up.
yeah,
Nice
big
to
up
meet you,
John
mate.
Jones, man. Like coming in the chat the other day, like standing up against the trolls. Like, big up to you, man. I know we have our disagreements about Arsenal and shit, but hey, it's football, it's banter, it's the club we love, so that's the whole part of it. But yeah, big up to you, man. But we're gonna leave it there. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that membership button as well, and we'll speak to you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye for now.
See you in a bit.